This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Welcome back to the Civilization 4 Noble Leaders League. We are now going to have 2 games today from the 2nd division. I am Kjotleik, welcome, and let's see who we are up. Who's going to play today? The first one is Charlemagne. He is playing at home to Mao Zedong. Charlemagne, he is ranked at number 23 and Mao at 34, which means that Charlemagne is expected to end up in the playoffs while Mao is expected to be relegated at the end of this season. Now, expectations. They are rarely met when it comes to competitions like this. Now, let's look at the starting positions so we can see who we can consider favorites in this game. Here we are, Charlemagne, Control R, Alt I. Starting position, we have some bananas, we have some gems, clams, there is oil up there, spices, there are elephants, or ivory as it is called, and we have copper. He is also beginning in a little bit more central location than his opponent, than Mao. Mao is down here, as we can see. Let's Alt I. But it does have some corn, fish, crabs, and some, is that silk, is that? Alt I. That is silk, yes. He doesn't have that much land, so he is probably going to have to go up northwest to expand, while Charlemagne here has a choice to go up west-north. He can go down southwest, southeast. I'm interested to see if he actually is going to go down the coastline here and try to block off Mao from coming over here. That could be interesting to see if he can do that or not. What they choose to do with their first expansions are going to be very decisive how this game is going to end up, actually. So we are ready to start. Let's get the game going, shall we? Charlemagne versus Mao Zedong. And here we are. First 20 turns have passed. We are looking at a settler. Let's see who can build the second city first. That was Charlemagne. And Mao still has not the second city. 3 cities for the Holy Roman leader before Mao gets his second. But Mao, he is catching up now. Different religions. Mao is not particularly happy with Charlemagne, as we can see. Well, 5-5 is the city count. We have passed 1 AD the turns they go so fast. 6 cities each. Mao is now up to 7-6, and it looks like Charlemagne is trying to block off Mao from getting over to the western part of the continent here, trying to go down the coastline. I don't know if he is going to be successful though, because he's focusing also a little bit up in the north, and there we see that Mao has settled a city down there in the south, so we didn't completely block him off. 9 cities each, and 10-9 Charlemagne. Still haven't seen the first war, but that is close, I think, because they are soon out of room for expansion. Charlemagne is a little bit stronger than Mao, 1.2 times, so 1.1, 1.2. We have passed turn 200 to 20 now. 12 cities each, different religions. Mao is really unhappy with Charlemagne. This game is going to end up there. It is. The first war has been declared. And 12 cities each. Let's take a look and see what happens. Charlemagne still 1 in strength and engineering for both of them, but Charlemagne is going to get it a lot of turns before Mao, as it stands. And Mao has taken a city because now Mao has 13 to Charlemagne's 11. Charlemagne is trying to go for divine right in the middle of a war. Yeah, that's a smart move. and Mao is soon going to get engineering himself, and now Mao is actually stronger than Charlemagne. And now they are equal again, and there is another city founded, Charlemagne up to 13 and Mao down to 12, so I think that Charlemagne took back a city there. And both are going for guilds. Charlemagne looks like he is taking a little bit faster, but they are very equal, and there is a peace. It was not a peace treaty, I think it was just... Was that just a ceasefire? Maybe? 15 cities for Charlemagne, 14 now. Mao with 12, that means that one city has reverted back, has revolted and reverted back to China, because they can do that. And Charlemagne is going to get astronomy, Mao is still trying to get optics. Charlemagne does have astronomy, so he can go out into the new world now. He has an advantage, 14 to 12 cities. Can he start expansion in the new world? He has a boat over there, I don't know if there is a settler on that boat. 14 to 13, Charlemagne does have nationalism, Mao is getting it as well. Charlemagne is going for education, the same is Mao doing. They are going for the same things approximately, they are equal in strength approximately, they have the same number of cities approximately. This game is so tense, I have no idea who is going to end up winner here. But Mao is not happy with Charlemagne, so I know for certain that there must become more war in this game. Charlemagne, yeah, there it is. As if I didn't think about it. Charlemagne 16 to 15 cities now, let's see what develops. They are equal in strength, Charlemagne a little bit stronger, but not by much, going for chemistry into 16 cities each. Both of them are expanding into the new world. Charlemagne with 17, Mao with 16. What can they do in the old world? Will they be able to steal cities from each other? And how will that affect the new world and the settling of cities? It's a little bit not easy to see when they take cities in war, because they are also settling cities, so 19 to 18 at the moment. Charlemagne going for replaceable parts. 19 to 18 cities. Charlemagne still 1.2 times as strong as Mao, which, 1.1, yeah, so he's losing a little bit of units here and there. Charlemagne going for rifling now. That could be an important tech. Mao is on, I think that's democracy. And there is a peace treaty, 21 cities to 17 in favor of the Holy Roman Emperor at the moment. Let's see, we are at turn 3, almost turn 360. 21 to 17. That means we need a relatively early next war declaration, if there is going to be a domination victory here at least. Charlemagne going for scientific method, so is Mao. Both of them, but not teching by much. 10% on the slider for Charlemagne. That is not fast teching, but now it looks like he's building up for a war, because suddenly he jumps up to 1.5, 1.6 times the strength of Mao. Maybe Mao is going peaceful and not building units, while Charlemagne is building units. I think that Charlemagne is going to attack pretty soon here, because now he has 1.7 times the strength of Mao. And we are at turn 373. Going for physics next as well. 300 beakers a turn. Oh, Charlemagne. Oh, that was just some poly-state and free religion changes. 21 to 20 cities. Going to get physics a little bit ahead of Mao. 1.8 times the strength. A little bit surprised that Charlemagne hasn't attacked, given that he's so much stronger, but he's going for steam power now. And there are spies on the scene as well. And privateers are here. 5 turns to steal. Maybe Charlemagne is waiting for cannons before he plans to attack. Mao is going for gunpowder now. but Charlemagne is 1.9 times as strong as Mao. And Mao is going rifling though, so he will be able to defend himself. Charlemagne is going for railroads, 23 to 20. We are coming up on turn 400, and a Chinese revolt has taken place in a city, which means that it can revert back to China next time. And we are in the last 100 turns, 23 to 20, city count, Charlemagne versus Mao. It is a very even game, even though Charlemagne is a lot stronger than Mao, but Mao is starting to build military units now. Charlemagne only has 1.7 times the strength of Mao. And Mao is up to 21 cities as well. So there is that. Charlemagne is going to get combustion. Now finally Mao is going for steam power. Turn 413. Will we see a next war break out? Charlemagne. Oh, assembly line. Oh, assembly line. He's trying to take it as fast as possible. And we have Mining Inc. I didn't see who actually founded that, but that is going to help production for sure. I think it was Charlemagne, because he is spreading it. And there are he's going for fascism now, 22 to 21 cities. He's 1.6 times as strong as Mao, so Mao has had a little comeback in strength, but at 74 turns left. If this is going to end up a domination, they need to attack each other now. Because if not, they are going to run out of time. Charlemagne 22, Mao 21 cities. This is such an interesting game to see. Charlemagne 2 turns away from electricity, and there are spies poisoning the water supply. Yeah, and we have anarchy. Charlemagne in nationhood. 22 to 21 cities, and Charlemagne, he's not really attacking that fast, going towards industrialism, but it's going to take a lot of time. And Mao has actually almost gotten up to the same strength as Charlemagne now. Charlemagne had 1.9, almost twice the strength, military strength of Mao a little while ago. Now Mao is almost back. Charlemagne only has 1.3 times the strength. Industrialism should help a little bit, but we are only 50 turns away from the time limit, which means that Charlemagne doesn't really have that much time, and we have a war, as I can see. Now Charlemagne, 1.2 times the strength of Mao. How is this going to work out for you, Mao? He is getting electricity in 6, 23 cities to 20, and this is going to be the final war. I believe 24 to 19. Mao has lost a city, and Charlemagne, he is now increasing in strength. Mao must be losing units. Charlemagne is up to 1.4 times the strength, 24 to 19. Can he break through and take a few Chinese cities? 25 to 18, 1.6 times the strength. He only has 40 turns left to win domination here. That is cutting it pretty close. Charlemagne, I am not so sure you will be able to do that. You need to hurry up if you are going to win this game, because Mao is in a strong position to defend himself into a draw, because we have 36 turns left, and it doesn't look like the Chinese cities are falling fast enough for Charlemagne to claim this victory. But he's trying. 26 to 17 now, and now he is twice as strong as Mao, so Mao, he is weakening. But will he break enough for Charlemagne to make it 30 turns left? This is going to be exciting. It could go down to the wire. But Charlemagne must hurry up. 29 turns, 16 cities left for Mao. And Charlemagne, you are 2.6 times as strong as Mao, so that is not a question. That is not in doubt. The question now is whether you will be able to use this to your advantage and get the 2 points from the game, or whether this will fizzle out in an almost victory. 22 turns left. Mao still with 16 cities. Unless he crumbles. seriously hard in the last 19 turns. But I don't think he will. I think that Mao is going to stand his own here. Charlemagne is trying his best. 27 to 16. 16 turns left. I am afraid it is a little bit too late. Charlemagne. Rocketry is now Mao down to 15 cities. But when I look at the minimap, 14 cities with 14 turns left. Is this it? Will Charlemagne be able to steamroll into a domination in the last 11 turns? Will he do it? Let's follow this. 10 turns left, 14 cities for Mao. This is close. This is really close to a domination for Charlemagne. But 9 turns, will he run out of time? Will he run out of time, or will he make it? 13 cities left, 7 turns. Charlemagne, you are on the clock. You are trying your best, but Mao is defending, desperately trying to hold on to the point. 12 cities. 11. 5 turns left. 4 turns left. 4 turns left. 11 cities for Mao. Charlemagne, 3 turns left. This is so tense. What is it going to take? 2 turns left. 2 turns left for Charlemagne to do it. 1 turn, and here we are at the end of the game. And what's the verdict? Oh, it's a draw. Mao defended himself into a point. Charlemagne, he tried his best but failed. It was a time draw, and we have another game here. Wow, what can I say? Well, what I can say is that we are now pretty soon going to get over to the replay to watch it, to see how this could happen. Okay, here we are. After that dramatic game, I'll let you watch the replay, and I'll be back with the statistics and stuff after it is done. that was it. And among the wars, Charlemagne started all 3 wars. 2 he won and 1 was a stalemate. So let's go exit and check some statistics. Here are the graphs. Yeah, Charlemagne, and we see here where Mao started to lose a lot in the last war. Gold, manufacturing, food, power, yeah, power spike towards the end there. Culture, it was Mao that had the most culture until 1900 something. Espionage, Mao actually was top on espionage towards the end there. Demographics, Charlemagne 3,478, yeah, 7.2 million soldiers, 51.8 million in population, almost 10 million also for his opponent though. Top 6 cities. We have 1 Chinese city on 5th place, Beijing. The other 5 are Holy Roman cities. We see the world wonders. Hollywood is in production, has not been completed. Eiffel Tower is the last that has been completed. Let's go all the way to the bottom and see. Actually no wonders in the BC era. The first was a shrine, Kashi Vishwanath in Beijing, and Stonehenge is the first built real wonder with the hammers. Nanjing 375 AD, built by Mao but controlled by Holy Rome at the end of the game. Statistics. Charlemagne, 22 cities built, 4 religions, 1 golden age, 69 towns, 43 windmills, 21 farms. What did you build in your cities? 29 barracks, 26 lighthouses, 24 granaries, 6 monuments. Let's go page down and see. Here we are. Mount Rushmore, Colossus, Oxford. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Eiffel Tower, Broadway. We have rock and roll. You built an academy. You get University of Sankor, Great Wall, Statue of Zeus. The epics, heroic and national epics. Mining Ink is here. The Hanging Gardens, Great Library. Pyramids, Sistine, and Scotland Yard, and that was the last one. Okay, let's just go to top 10. Your current units: 95 infantry, 56 tanks, and 41 marines, all the way down to a caravel. What did you build, Charlemagne? 67 tanks, 48 marines, 41 longbows, down to 10 machine guns, page down to 1 great spy, page down, and a spearman, great merchant, warrior. Yeah, what did you kill in the wars? 94 infantry, 36 frigates, 22 ironclads, all the way down to a knight. You lost 25 infantry, 22 cavalry, 13 cannons, and down to an Islamic missionary. Okay, that's it for you. Let's see what Mao has done. He built 21 cities, 3 religions were founded and 2 golden ages, 24 windmills, 17 workshops, and 12 towns. You built in your cities 23 granaries, 21 barracks and lighthouses. Levies, what's the right pronunciation of that at the bottom there? I don't know. Let's go down and you actually, it says you built a palace. I don't understand that really, but in the monastery, Kremlin, yeah, military academy, lots of stuff. And you got the apostolic, you built the apostolic palace, not that it mattered much. Statue of Liberty you got as well, that's good. Your current units are 33 infantry, 11 workers, and then not much else. What did you build then? That's interesting to see. 44 longbows, 37 chokonus, and also 37 caravels. Down to 8 Islamic missionaries. And 1 anti-tank. You got a great spy and artist. You built 1 privateer and got 1 warrior. And the confirmation here for killed. 25 infantry, 22 cavalry, 13 cannons. Down to a Sam infantry. your losses. Oh my, 94 infantries, 36 frigates, 22 ironclads, down to an anti-tank. Well, that's it for you guys. Let's go and check the cities. Exit, exit, and exit. And one more turn. And Charlemagne. Let's look at his cities. Sort by population. Yeah, we are on top. The biggest one, size 21, is Ulm. Size 20 is Regensburg. 18 is Prague and Lübeck. And we'll see what they are doing. A lot of military units. Apollo program 3 turns away from completion in Vienna. Hollywood in Lübeck. And we see that Ningbo, size 9, is the bottom there. So let's go bottom. Ningbo, and then Macau, and the other cities down there are the smaller cities, as we can see. So you can stop and take a look at this if you want to. Let's go exit, let's go to Mao and figure out what he did when it comes to cities. Mao, okay. Common game, okay, we have some, because the turn ended. I'll probably skip this. Okay, we are done with all the warring. Mao is here. Let's go and look at the cities, sort them by population. Guangzhou and Chongqing, maybe. And Harbin, size 14 cities. Baoding 13, Loyang, and we see here building the Apollo program and a lot of units, but it didn't quite help. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. As you can see, Charlemagne and Mao are 3rd and 4th after that draw. Charlemagne with a positive 9 score per turn difference, Mao negative 9. They are both in the playoffs then. At the moment, Roosevelt and Bismarck is top, and what we are looking at next is the game between Augustus, Caesar and Washington, so come back in a little while for that one. See you then!